The beat go off.
Feel like I'm Goku.
Let's get into this because my back hurts and I've been having emotions up and down. I guess the thing I want to talk about is most of my mind first is just get out of the way. The whole Spider-Man stuff, then I'll get into the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot stuff because that's actually good news. But listen, my first initial thoughts hearing this was automatically F Sony. Like, real talk, I was saying, like, look, I love my PS4 Pro. I've been rocking with PlayStation from the jump, but I'm sick of your BS. I was done. Then more information came out. And then Disney's messing up. Disney went from 5% to 50%. Like, they're doing times 10 Kaioken out here. It was insane. Look, here's the main thing that sucks, man. Spider-Man is my favorite comic book superhero of all time. Okay? Like, just straight up, he is. And it sucks that he was just put in such a weird position from the get-go, okay? Like, Sony, yeah, you did your thing with the Sam Raimi trilogy. You made the superhero genre the most popular ever was until the MCU came along. Now, I know Disney has its own problems, has its own, issues of, like, pandering and doing other stuff. I get that. Like, they literally did the Lion King remake or whatever. But, honestly, I am just tired of everyone being happy for different failures and stuff like that. Like, the first thing that came up when I heard of this was the Sam Raimi fanboys talking about, we can finally see Uncle Ben. Oh my God, Uncle Ben. I'm just like, shut up. Then you have the people that's just like, Andrew Garfield is coming back. I'm just like, it's just people who don't really understand the full context of the situation in general. And just people who are with their high horse on Twitter talking about, like, look at the MCU fanboys freaking out or whatever. It's just so weird how, like, people kind of, like, jump on the whole, like, kick people while they're down thing. And granted, I do it for trolling. Like, when the whole One Punch Man Season 2 thing happened, I did, like, a whole troll video. I was still hoping that it still worked out in some way. But it's just crazy to see people kind of get on a high horse or, like, kind of hope for stuff that's not going to happen. Like, just because if this deal falls through doesn't mean that Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield is going to come back, or your precious Uncle Ben, my Uncle Ben, is going to come back in some way. And honestly, the whole idea of Spider-Man being owned by Sony and Spider-Man being his own franchise it's pretty dumb in many aspects because, real talk, no one cares about the characters like that other than, like, Spider-Man and Venom. And apparently people care about Venom in that way. But, like, if you try to make, like, a freaking Black Cat movie or all this other stuff, it just doesn't make sense. So when you have such an important character to, like, the MCU in such a weird, like, little aspect, because Spider-Man is, like, the next guy up after Tony Stark in the MCU. And if this deal fails and everything doesn't work out, then it's just gonna be weird in MCU. Just straight up weird. It's gonna be weird in the Spider-Man stuff. It's like a random divorce and everything. Like, a lot of people's ideas that Marvel should buy Sony, which is not a good business move right now because they're already dealing with the backlash of buying Fox and how much the Dark Phoenix has set them back in money. And Disney's in the wrong for going from 5% to freaking 50% in money because that $1 billion mark they made with the Spider-Man Homecoming 2, Far From Home, it will just make them less money than Spider-Man 2 made them. Like, it's insane. So it's just crazy how, like, a great thing is always ruined by money. Like, always ruined by money. I'm really hoping it works out, man. Like, I really do. But, like, I will apologize for being automatically upset at Sony because Sony just does things, man. They ruined the starting of PS3 because they got greedy. And they, like, I was waiting for them to ruin Spider-Man because, they're known for ruining things. But this is Disney also doing their thing right now. I just wish Spider-Man was never owned by Sony. Because, like, it's just so weird because, like, you're never going to make the money off this franchise other than, like, just kind of like milking Spider-Man. Like, Venom was not a great film. It just made a lot of money. It's like the same with Transformers movies. They just made a lot of money. They're not great films. And, like, no matter what you say about, like, Spider-Man is just Iron Man Jr. and, like, I want my classic stories. Like, Sony, like, yeah, they redid the same formula that worked for the Sam Raimi films. And they did a great job with Spectacular Spider-Man and fantastic job with, like, the PS4 games or whatever. But, like, honestly, this would just be so much easier if Kevin Feige could use all the stuff he can in Sony and have everything owned, he can make a great film. But like, there's always limits with this character. There's always limits of what they can and cannot do. And it's frustrating, man. Like, it's generally frustrating because I love this character. Like, I love this character. It's just so hard because you can't have him at his full ability because you got to have things changed up because the Sam Raimi movies already happened, the Amazing Spider-Man movies already happened, so there's always got to be slightly different. Zendaya is fine, but, you know, I still like classic MJ. We still haven't gotten, like, Harry Osborn or anything. It just sucks because we're probably never going to get that because it's always going to be a battle between these two. There's information saying that Spider-Man 3 is confirmed because they reached $1 billion, but after that point is like a wild, wild west for the Spider-Man rights and whatever. Like, just really sucks being a fan of this character because, you know, like, at any moment he can be taken away. It's so freaking weird, man. It just sucks. It just generally sucks. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I posted more initial thoughts on my Twitter, you know, cracking jokes saying like Sony don't mess with the bag or whatever. But it's honestly both parties' fault. And I'm just tired of it. It's mostly Disney's fault, to be honest with you. Honestly, I was just kind of annoyed at like the Twitter like storm because it was either like Sam Raimi or the Amazing Spider-Man fanboys getting hyped because this film, like this character is going to end, like, you know what I mean, just being spiteful because, you know, their characters ended prematurely, or you had like the people who didn't care in the first place and just like, wow, the MCU fans are going crazy, like. Anything you care about and you're on a platform that's about initial thoughts, you're going to share your initial thoughts. Like, why are you getting mad at people sharing your initial thoughts when you're on freaking Twitter? That's all it's about. But yeah, just, you know, that's just the main thing here. But I want to talk about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I've been on the mess side of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot because honestly, I don't really like the models that CC2's been working with. But the graphics and everything, you know, CC2, you know what I mean? It's going to look cool. But I'm really glad that, you know, we're getting past like the Frieza saga and everything. Like, they're not, you know, just doing Legacy of Goku 1. Literally still on Legacy of Goku 2 at this point. Let's hope they get to Beast Fury. But it looks great. Like, I'm actually pretty hyped. I'm glad that they showed Goku's a great dad. Jesus Christ, like, the amount of people who still think Goku's a horrible dad over the dumbest reasons is hilarious to me. But yeah, this like, it looks great. CC2's like doing, like, you know, adding little filler scenes where Perfect Cell is using his clones or whatever and everything, and just the little trailer they had for Goku like talking to his son. Great stuff, man. I'm really excited for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I was about to say Fighters so bad, I really was. But yeah, that's really, really good stuff, man. I wish I could talk about it more, but I was been so focused on the Spider-Man stuff that I really ran out of thoughts to say about that. And I want to talk about Gogeta. Gogeta news has come out. Gogeta apparently has like the Super Kamehameha as like his regular attack and Gallic gun. And I guess Stardust Break is going to be like a level 1, and like his level 3 or level 5 is going to be his God Bind into the Super Kamehameha wave. Kind of sucks that we're not going to get the Big Bang Kamehameha, but, you know, there's still more information coming out. I'm glad that he has his classes team where he's like holding his little shirt that he did in the Broly movie. I'm just waiting for this character to come out. My main team right now is Goku Blue as the lead, Goku as the regular, and GT Goku as my anchor. Kind of top tier because Goichi pretty much has the same team, just with Bardock as the finisher, and I refuse to go that top tier. I wish I could just talk about more about this, but I honestly been kind of screwed over earlier today, kind of waiting on people. But there's plenty of blessings going on, man. Plenty of blessings going on for me in the future, and I'm just hoping things work out, man. Like, you know, it's kind of disappointing because, you know, this whole Spider-Man news, it makes me kind of sad and everything. You know, other news that just always, like, things cannot happen the way you want to. But honestly, you just got to have faith, man. If this stuff doesn't work out, man, and I'm just hoping that the next film that doesn't talk about anything about the MCU or whatever is a great film. You just got to look at the bright side, man. I just get tired of people just trying to kick people while they're down or whatever. Like, I do it in a joking way. Like, with the whole One Punch Man thing. And most people do it in a joking way. But just the whole, like, I don't know, belittling and everything. I just don't co-sign that, but that's just me. I might be sounding like a hypocrite. You never know. You can always point out, I got like 1,000+ videos, and a lot of them I made when I was like damn near 17 or 18 years old. So you can always find something to, you know, to find some contradiction. But where I'm at now, I just feel like it's kind of dumb. But yeah, man, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Quick video, nothing too serious. I don't even think I'm going to do too much editing, to be honest. I'm tired. It's hard for me to upload consistently because, you know, I like to be in the mode, in the zone, but sometimes you're just going to have, you know, low-key TJ. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. SonTj, peace. Love you all.